Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for 3A's Snow Panda. This is part of the World War Robot series. Actually, this is number 5 of the 9, the shitty 9. Yep. And heads up, there's going to be some kind of profanity in terms of the artwork on this figure. So it's gonna be there. Just a little disclaimer out there. But I started collecting this since I've been collecting. I've been buying from good small companies, and they've kind of have this featured, and it intrigued me. I like the robot designs. Little did I know it's 3A. It's one of those figure lines I was trying to dodge because it's a slippery slope, kind of like Hot Toys. Yeah, but well, here we go. So I decided to just collect. There's gonna be 9 of them. I'm halfway there. And also, I've actually almost forgot about this. I think when good small companies transition to their new website, I've kind of lost track of this. I have it on one of my orders. It never gets shipped out. It's something to do with my PayPal not getting processed. But I finally got it. I actually got this out last month. But anyways, here we go. It's a big box. Yep. It's just mostly plain. There's a shipper box on top of this as well. I don't think there is anything underneath. Actually, there is. Yeah. So this is using the Martin's mold. And the more I look into the 3A franchise, it's the same mold, just different art style. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of Martins. And different armament and whatnot. But part of this, the Shitty 9, we'll take a look inside. Alright, so we have the Snow Panda here, or the damn large Martin. So he stands about 9 1/4 inch tall. Now, like I mentioned before, there is going to be profanity written in front of him. It's kind of staring us in the face right now. And I'm not sure who the reds are. I think, well, I'm just reading through the description. It might be a conflict between countries, or maybe even a planetary colonies or something of that sort. So, yeah, there's some kind of conflict, obviously. There's a war. Yeah. But right out of the packaging, we're gonna get this. Really nice. See all that weathering. Really cool. That details. And on the back side here, kind of have him a little slanted, but there we go. CRP 14. I think Troop something Patrol 14. I think it reads Dead Eyes Open. And onto the side here. Yep, really nice. And before we get to the articulation and whatnot, I want to go over this nifty backpacks. So actually, from my previous review, there's a commenter named by XXTROB and mentioned that the buckles do work. And I was, they do work. And I was trying it, and let's see if I can get this thing to open here. There we go. And they do work. That is amazing. Those buckles work. So I take that, all of them, you can open it up. And you can kind of see the stuffing inside. Anyways, that's that. Let me put this back. There we go. So it's a nifty backpack. It's weathered as well. Got a little grime and dirt in there. And it just hooks there. I'm gonna remove this. Gonna see more details in the figure. Dead eyes open. Quite nice. And let's take this out. So this is kind of just held by friction. It's a big knob onto the side here. It's a huge cannon. I guess this is kind of like the scope, but you get the nice barrels here and there. Actually, this might be the scope. I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of stabilizing thing. There's really no moving parts on this thing. It's just a solid block. I'm not sure if that opens up, but yeah, it's just a giant thing. Quite nice. There's another one on this side. And just looking at the difference between the two. You have a warning sign on the one on the right. Yep. But also there's that here, it says TRP. So when you mount it like this, it's going to be a little different. So that's really nice that they have that. All right, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out for now. So we gonna explore this figure here. On the back side, you have this backpack area. You can actually remove this. Same way, there's a hollow part. I tried putting this on here thinking, maybe it will be the same. Nope. There's even a hollow part here. No, even then, yeah, it doesn't match there. But a cool nifty backpack. I don't think there's much we can do with this one, but it is detachable. And I guess if you have another Martin, you can mix and match the accessories, since they have the same connector part. Yep, but you have a 3A there, quite nifty. And on the top side, really cool design. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out and continue on with the review with Articulation. Alright, so articulation wise, I don't think there's anything we can do with the neck. Yeah, it's kind of like a solid block. It's actually a little light. You know, there is some weight on it, but definitely it's a hollow thing, which is a good thing. I say things a lot. I say a lot of things. But yeah. And in terms of the shoulder joint there, it's kind of like double ball jointed to the inside and here. You can kind of move it around. Just be careful though. It's some of the times the paint is stuck there. When you get out of packaging, you can have to break it, or you can heat it up then break it. And you do have some kind of a articulation in there. You can rotate this. There we go. And there is a bicep swivel right here. And elbow bend about 45 degree. And you also have a wrist joint here. You can rotate this, but I think the paint is kind of stuck there. I don't want to force it. And same thing for this side, although I think my elbow here is a little stuck. So you know, take your time and patience when you try to move them. So there we go. Oh, there we go. Can bend it that much. Let's see what else we got here. Underneath, the waist is fixed. I don't think I can rotate this, but definitely I can move the leg forward. Again, kind of stuck. It is on a ball joint on both sides, so you can definitely rotate this. There is a knee bend similar to the elbow, about that much, and you also have a ball joint onto here for the ankles. Again, be careful as you move it around. You don't want to snap that or something. Snapping. This, not much you can do with the lower part. I mean, you can have him sort of in a running position, you know, having the certain angles like this. But definitely it'll be better if you have him standing upright with both feet planted on the floor. Just gonna give it stability. And let's put it back there. There we go. But yeah, it's quite nice having articulation. And another thing you want to do is you want to make sure this thing is lowered down the shoulder. Otherwise, it didn't give much clearance for the shoulder here. So when you put this back on, you know, it's gonna be touching that a little bit, even with the shoulder down already. I kind of wish to make the hole a little higher, but no, nonetheless, it works. And I think I have the back here. Just putting everything back now. So I think I'm not sure if the other one. No, the other one's Bertie. This is Martin. And Harold is the tank. Let's see if I can mix and match, but I think it only works if you have the same model. Okay, let me put this down here. And lastly, this one. It is foot planted properly. And I think that's pretty much it for the review. It's a really nice figure if you like this kind of a style where it's, well, it's not quite steampunk, but you got that like robots, torn apart, kind of weathered look. Here we go. 3A is a really nice figure company. They make a lot of cool designs, and there's a lot of variants on them. With one mold, they made a lot, which is great. It just depends on what you prefer. You can pick that up, and hopefully the ones that you picked are still available. I know that some of this are exclusives, and I'm hoping that none of the Shiny 9 members are going to be exclusive, well, which doesn't make sense to be. But yeah, I will still continue collecting this, and I believe the next tour is going to be a Bertie with a machine gun, and or a Gatling gun, and a sniper, which is one of the kind of like the more human versions. So that's gonna be new, and can't wait for that. So that's gonna be 6 and 7, and there's gonna be 2 more after that. I'm not sure if they're gonna make another pair for their last release, or if they're gonna stop at since we're gonna have all 9, or they're gonna make more. We'll see. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Hope you guys like it, and there you go. Again, I got mine from Good Small Company, and I'm trying to think of something else to talk about, but I think that's it. Anyways, thanks for watching. So until then, this is Meads. I'll see you guys then.